This man uncovered a secret buried beneath the water, leaving the entire world stunned. Welcome everyone to the latest episode of Top Secret. Did you know, the darkest secret of the ocean isn't the sea creatures? Those are things that should not exist beneath the ocean's waves. You'll be amazed to discover the creepiest secrets hidden deep beneath the ocean. Things that make even seasoned scientists shudder when confronted. Let's explore the deep secrets hidden beneath the ocean floor right now. The Sanho Nautilus Project, a unique idea born from the fans themselves. At the bottom of the ocean, a strange event occurred that astonished the entire world. When a group of League of Legends gamers collectively created an artificial virtual account named Nautilus Grief. This name evokes the vast ocean and the Nautilus ship from famous tales. However, this type of coral hides an incredibly unique story. This is a project built by the fans themselves, dedicated to League of Legends. They forgot to contribute money for a statue modeled after the Nautilus character from the game, and place it at the bottom of the sea in Martin Bay near Queensland, Australia. Nautilus Grief is not merely an undersea marvel. At the same time, it also symbolizes the love and appreciation of the gaming community for the game they cherish. Each participant's name is engraved on a plaque placed at the bottom of the sea. After more than a year, the statue and its surrounding details have integrated into the natural coral reef ecosystem as marine species have come to inhabit them. The nameplates were also completely covered by coral and marine organisms. An interesting question is whether fish species can understand the game League of Legends. Finger of Death. Brinacle. These are ice structures formed underwater, which can reach lengths of up to 1.5 meters. Like fingers reaching up from the ocean's depths. They form when a layer of saltwater denser than the surrounding layers sinks to the seabed, encounters low temperatures, and freezes. Gradually, these ice blocks grew larger, stretching out like fingers reaching far away. Though not living creatures, they can still trap fish, leaving them stuck in the ice and gradually buried. Divers and scientists have discovered and captured images of icy fingers in famous documentaries, such as BBC's Frozen Planet. Though not directly threatening to humans, they remain a reminder that beneath the ocean's surface, beauty can conceal unforeseen dangers. Strange black smoke columns have been discovered on the ocean floor. In 1977, while studying the Galapagos Islands, scientists discovered an extremely strange phenomenon on the ocean floor. Instead of just seeing the endless water or white sand, they suddenly noticed towering black columns of smoke against the sky. Giant chimneys rise from the seabed, towering over 30 meters tall, equivalent to a 10-story building. At first, scientists thought this was just a strange phenomenon caused by water currents or animal activity. As they drew closer, they were truly stunned by the sight before them. These smoke-like columns are actually hydrothermal vents, also known as deep-sea vents, located deep on the ocean floor at a depth of approximately 2,400 meters below sea level. These water veins are directly connected to the Earth's core, causing the temperature of the erupting water to exceed 350 degrees Celsius, twice the boiling point of water. However, the water here cannot boil because the pressure at the bottom of the ocean is extremely high. Even though the water is very hot, scientists advise people not to touch it as it can cause severe burns. One of the famous mysteries beneath the ocean is shipwrecks, particularly in the Lagunchik area of the Caroline Islands in the Pacific. This was once the main naval base of Japan during World War II. During Operation Hellstone, a large-scale assault on the Japanese fleet, hundreds of warships were sunk, forming a ghostly ship graveyard on the ocean floor. Although this was a wartime disaster, it has now become one of the world's most famous and captivating dive sites. In 1969, explorer Jacques Cousteau returned to this site to film underwater footage with divers. To this day, it remains the perfect destination for those passionate about exploring history and eager for adventure. For divers who come to explore ancient shipwrecks and the mysterious tales of the ocean depths. The Great Blue Hole is one of the most famous diving spots in Belize. This is a naturally formed abyss, with a diameter of approximately 300 meters and a depth of over 120 meters, creating a spectacular scene beneath the water's surface. This destination attracts numerous divers and visitors with its mystical beauty and rich marine biodiversity. Among them are some shark species that are not very dangerous. However, few people know that the Great Blue Hole is actually a sinkhole formed thousands of years ago. This hole is so strangely transparent, it feels like you could reach out and touch the ocean floor. The reality is completely different. Therefore, beginner divers often struggle to accurately estimate distances, which can easily lead to dangerous situations. When there's not enough oxygen to continue diving. SS Vistagram Shipwreck, a historic dive destination. The SS Vistagram, one of the most famous shipwrecks on the ocean floor. This isn't an overly horrifying or bizarre discovery, but it has become an incredibly famous and highly regarded diving spot. A diving enthusiast with a passion for history, That was a British cargo ship, over 120 meters long, sunk in 1941 during World War II. After being bombed by the German Air Force. That was the common fate of many warships of that era when facing attacks from German submarines. The uniqueness of this ship lies not only in its paint color but also in the precious cargo it carried when it sank. On the train, there are 2 locomotives, 2 tanks, several military vehicles, and jeeps. Motorcycles, thick pipes, along with a large quantity of weapons, aircraft parts, and vehicle components. This ship carried countless valuable treasures, making it the prime target for the German forces at the time. Today, the wreck of the SS Vistagram has become one of the most captivating dive sites. The city of Mettek Haralian lies deep beneath the ocean, holding countless unexplored mysteries. There's something even more special when we find not just one bird ship. That is an intact city lying deep beneath the ocean floor. And this is the case of the city of Haralian, an ancient town in the Akab region. This is not merely an ordinary city, but also a vital gateway connecting Akab to the rest of the world. After the city sank into the ocean, it was dubbed the Lost Kingdom of Cleopatra. Because it is closely associated with the famous Queen Cleopatra. What caused this city to sink beneath the sea? Nature is the most wondrous miracle of the universe. It is believed that the combination of earthquakes, tsunamis, and floods led to the destruction of this city. And finally, it sank beneath the waves. The city of Haralian had vanished for thousands of years and was only rediscovered in 2000. Explorers and divers have accidentally discovered a strangely shaped rock on the seabed near the city of Alexandria. Now, other discovered fragments have sparked the search for the long-lost city. The Yonaguni Ruins, an underwater marvel. In the 1980s, a Japanese diver accidentally discovered a mysterious structure on the seabed near Okinawa, Japan. At first, the incident didn't attract much attention, but when people discovered it was a significant relic, a heated debate erupted. The Yonaguni Monument is a mysterious underwater rock formation that has sparked much debate in the scientific community. Is this a man-made structure built thousands of years ago, or just a natural formation of the ocean? Some researchers believe this may be an artificial structure built by an ancient civilization. This may be the trace of a vanished civilization that sank to the bottom of the water. Others believe this is a miraculous masterpiece of nature, shaped by the erosion of water and ocean waves over millions of years. No one can definitively claim what the truth is, as both sides present compelling arguments to defend their own perspectives. A turtle graveyard might sound strange, right? But the story behind that discovery is truly heartbreaking. In the early 1980s, the renowned ocean explorer Jacques Cousteau and his expedition team set foot on Sipadan Island, located near the coast of Borneo, to create a documentary about the stunningly crystal-clear waters of this land. While diving to explore the ocean floor, they unexpectedly discovered a mysterious cave. And strangely, within that cave lay countless dead turtle dew beetles. Initially, Jacques Cousteau believed that the turtles came to this place only to rest in peace. However, over time, the truth gradually revealed that the story was never as beautiful as people had imagined. The little turtle crawled into the cave seeking a quiet spot, but instead wandered into a dark, maze-like tunnel, unable to find a way out, and ultimately drowned. The cave entrance is not too deep underwater, so turtles can easily spot it and are drawn to explore. But as they ventured deeper inside, the cave suddenly opened up into a vast chasm hundreds of meters deep, leaving them disoriented and unable to find their way out. See it with your own eyes, This is the ancient computer discovered in the shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1900. The remarkable thing is that this machine appeared around 200 BC, long before the modern computer era began. The Entegi Vera machine is not an electronic computer as we commonly imagine, but rather a device that operates mechanically. Used to calculate astronomical phenomena such as the positions of stars, solar eclipses, lunar eclipses, and other similar phenomena. This was extremely important for sailors at that time, as it helped them navigate and predict crucial astronomical phenomena. This machine truly astounds scientists with its absolute precision. The remarkable thing is that similar technology did not appear until as late as the 14th century. And to this day, no one has been able to explain how the ancient Greeks could have created such a sophisticated machine. Currently, this machine is on display at the National Archaeological Museum in Athens, Greece. In 2012, a strange phenomenon appeared in the waters of Florida. When a giant eye, many times larger than a human's, suddenly appears on the beach. All the witnesses couldn't help but be utterly stunned, because this was not the body of an animal, but merely a lone eye drifting ashore. This makes everyone stop and wonder, is this part of an animal's body that was attacked? Or simply, the eye detached due to decomposition after the fish died, causing it to fall out? Although no one can confirm the exact cause yet, the appearance of that giant eye still haunts many people. Unlike the usual cases of finding animal carcasses out at sea, a lone eye drifting ashore has woven a tale full of mystery, leaving everyone wondering about the truth behind the incident. Cleopatra was not only a significant historical figure of ancient Egypt, she is also regarded as one of the greatest queens in human history. However, over time, many of her belongings were lost, including her grave. But another notable discovery has also been uncovered. Cleopatra's palace is believed to be located on the sunken island of Antirodos. In 1998, French archaeologist Frank Cardiot pioneered the journey to discover and explore this island and its palace. In the process, he discovered countless precious artifacts that had remained unseen for over 2 millennia. According to some hypotheses, the reason the island sank was it is the result of a combination of an earthquake and a tsunami. This palace is not merely an important historical relic. At the same time, it also serves as proof of Cleopatra's formidable power and the might of the ancient Egyptian dynasty. You'd be mistaken if you thought train accidents could only happen on land. A real train wreck occurred at the bottom of the sea, sparking intense curiosity among explorers. Specifically, off the coast of New Jersey, on the ocean floor, lies a pair of train cars that sank over 100 years ago. And to this day, no one has been able to explain why or how they appeared there. Though each train car has its own number, no one knows their origin or past. This is one of the strangest mysteries that remains unsolved to this day. Despite countless studies conducted, the mystery surrounding the origin of the submerged horse-drawn carriages remains unsolved. If you love stories about the Bird City, then the Empire of Lam-A's Bay City will surely catch your attention. This is not just an ordinary city, but also a resort for the elite during that era. However, Bay is not only famous for its extravagance, but also for witnessing reckless behavior and notorious scandals, earning it the reputation of a city of sin. Ultimately, even this city could not withstand the relentless harshness of nature. The Bay Area is located on land prone to subsidence, which is why the city has gradually sunk below the water's surface. Now, that city lies deep beneath the sea, yet its ruins rest silently on the ocean floor, a reminder of a golden age but also burdened with countless mistakes. Atlat Yam, the ancient village submerged deep beneath the sea. If you think that underwater depths have only appeared recently, look at the ancient village of Atlat Yam, which has been dated to approximately 6,900 to 6,300 years BC. This is one of the most significant archaeological discoveries, as this village dates back to the Neolithic period and preserves many valuable ancient artifacts. This village not only reveals the daily life of people from over 8,000 years ago but also reflects the unique burial customs of ancient times. The discoveries here will help scientists gain a deeper understanding of human evolution. Such relics always possess a strange allure, both profoundly mysterious and filled with much for us to explore and learn from. Sunken City, a deep-sea mystery hidden in the ocean. It's hard to believe that Cuba, a country with significant international standing, is home to a sunken city lying beneath the ocean floor. In the early 2000s, a group of divers accidentally discovered strange structures deep on the ocean floor, at a depth of about 600 meters. When they dug down, they discovered architectural structures resembling buildings, clearly man-made. However, to this day, no one has been able to precisely identify which city this is or when it was built. The historical depth and mysteries surrounding these buildings remain a profound enigma. Although many consider this just a hoax, the evidence uncovered at the bottom of the sea proves its existence beyond dispute. The story of the sunken city beneath Cuban waters remains an unsolved mystery to this day. In 2011, a group of divers discovered a strange structure at the bottom of the Baltic Sea, at a depth of about 90 meters. The interesting thing is that this structure is identical to the Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars series. Although these findings emerged nearly 3 months after the film's release, this is one of the most remarkable discoveries in recent years, yet its origin remains an unsolved mystery. Aside from its strange shape, there are reports that electronic devices in the surrounding area also stopped functioning. Many suspect that this could be an extraterrestrial object. However, the mystery of this structure remains unsolved, and that mystery continues to captivate those who are passionate about exploration. In 2016, a team of scientists conducted research on the seabed off the coast of California. As they moved through the submarine, their lights slipped through a crack in the rocky wall. And instantly, a glowing object appeared. Strangely, it emitted a violet light, surprising the entire research team. They decided to bring the object aboard the ship for further study. Upon thorough inspection, it unexpectedly split into 2 parts. Scientists believe this could be a unique species of crustacean capable of moving using only one leg. The reason it glows is simply due to the light reflection effect. Although it's not yet possible to confirm with certainty, this is still an astonishing discovery. Perhaps you already know that the ocean not only holds abundant life but also conceals magnificent natural structures, shaped over millions of years. One of the highlights is Jim Chuck Canyon, one of the largest underwater canyons on the seabed. Here are the 2 English translation options. This is the world's largest underwater canyon, both in terms of drainage basin area and water volume. This canyon is not only deep and vast, but also home to countless deep-sea creatures. The icy currents and deep oxygen-rich waters surge violently from the ocean's depths. It is the life source that nurtures countless strange and diverse species. Though this canyon is vast and mysterious, it is also where nature has crafted a unique ecosystem. Not the least bit scary, on the contrary, brimming with vitality. The underwater river is filled with toxins, an unfathomable mystery. You might be surprised to learn that there are actually distinct rivers flowing beneath the ocean. Not only is there a shared flow of water, but also their own separate currents. One of the most unique rivers is the underwater river in the Yucatan Peninsula, notably at Cenote on Galita. This is where underground rivers form, surrounded by a layer of toxic gas primarily composed of hydrogen sulfide. Worryingly, if divers attempt to breathe air from areas with toxic gases, they could be in danger. This toxic gas layer is up to 3 meters thick, forming a hazardous underwater zone that requires extreme caution from divers when passing through. The natural formation of an area like this remains an unsolved mystery. We cannot help but marvel at the wondrous power of the ocean. The ocean floor always holds countless mysteries and wonders. Every corner of the deep sea carries its own captivating stories. And perhaps there are still countless unexplored mysteries. Are you surprised or find these things strange? Beneath the vast ocean, do there still lie secrets that humanity has yet to uncover? Thank you for watching the video until the end. Goodbye and see you next time.